Right.
For 50 years. They whispered about what
Yeah.
happened to them. And
PTSD.
yeah. And when I was born, I started having digestive issues, and nobody could really work out what I was having and what I was going through. And my experience was, I'm going to say, is that I would go with the attitude that I'd been taught, which is I know nothing about my body, but the doctor or the medical professional, whoever it was, the professional knew everything. And I just would take medicine or follow whatever I was told. And for me, it just wasn't working, let's just say. And I had this moment that changed everything where, just to put it into context, I had an experience of having a child so I got pregnant when I was really young, when I was 19, and the child died. And this kind of
Stillborn, right?
stillborn, yeah. And so it created this explosion of pain in my body to the degree that is hard to put into context, except, my grandmother, as I was talking to her after it happened, she'd lost 7 of her brothers and sisters and her mother during the war. And so I guess you would relate to that as well. And the trauma, of that loss, I felt like her and I really started to connect and understand each other. I mean, she did, call me in tears and say, she wished it was her that, had died instead of this child, which was, very kind of
Very emotional.
emotional, just, yeah, kind of exploded, I felt, in my whole nervous system. So I was in pain all the time, pretty much. And, and not wanting to leave, like not wanting to be here because I had not come, in touch with death before that. And it was a sense of like, I am not meant to lose a child. Like that doesn't
Yeah.
make any sense. And when I got to him, one of the days where I felt was life-changing for both of us in some ways, well, for me essentially, but for him, in saying this to me, he, I was in agony. I was twisted, like my body could not move. So I could only look one way, and I was in pain.